Sometimes when opportunity comes, you have to make sure you're available to move. Also, make sure you have the cojones to make that step. Today, let's talk about Louisiana Tech and their move somewhat back to the sunbelt Conference. Follow me. Let's go. The Sunbelt CEOs voted in unanimous fashion to invite Louisiana Tech into the league Monday. It's according to Pete Thamel. But check this out. Louisiana Tech bringing the members numbered to 14, with the Bulldogs joining App State, Marshall, Old Dominion, James Madison, Arkansas State, Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, Louisiana Lafayette, Louisiana Monroe, South Alabama, Southern Mississippi, and of course, Troy. From a fit standpoint, Louisiana Tech will renew rivalries with ULM, UL Lafayette, and Southern Miss on a yearly basis across all sports. And we won't mention that the Bulldogs have defeated the Warhawks and Cajuns of each of the last 8 times they played on football. Within the West Division of the Sun Belt, Louisiana's longest road trip will be 431 miles to Troy. The history. They were partially part of the Sun Belt from 91 to 01, but recent history, from a football perspective, the Bulldogs appeared in the bowl game in 8 of the last 11 seasons. From a basketball perspective, the Dunkin' Dogs, what they call, have won at least 20 games, 11 of the last 13 seasons. Baseball, well, the Diamond Dogs, as they're called, have earned an NC2A regional berth 3 of the last 5 seasons. So everything about the sports is 100% on par. Also, the $22 million improvement they paid for athletics, as far as stadium and weight rooms and athletic fields, makes the move up. And yes, Conference USA and Sunbelt they are a part of the FBS. So they're not moving up a division. But for Conference USA, the Sunbelt, they are moving up a division. Let's be honest. The Sunbelt, arguably last year, would have been on par with almost hitting the Mountain West. They were better than the AAC. They were way better than Conference USA. Mountain West was only the one that was kind of better than they were. But now that they have put in a team in the footprint of Louisiana Tech, everything's going to end well, right? This is the end of all the conference realignment, right? No one else is going to move. La Tech made the move from the Conference USA on to the Sun Belt. I told you before, and I'll tell you again. There are still 3 teams on the FCS level who I have heard about making that move. Very simple. I have a separate video for that. But I definitely want to congratulate La Tech on making that move up. And all the CEOs, once again, according to Pete Thamel, have agreed 100%. Unanimous. Hey, what do you think? Now we have La Tech versus UL Monroe. La Tech versus UL Lafayette. If they can come up there and have the same amount of success they had in the Conference USA, will that drag down Sunbelt or make them rise to the top? Not only is the crosstown rivalry something to look at too, but also cross state lines with games like James Madison, App State, even Troy. The Sun Belt may have teams that you don't know physically, but you will know the spirit of these schools towards the end of the season. I am Coach Simmons, and this has been Louisiana Tech. You have a wonderful day, and bleed the blue. I'm out.